So far the stage 2 looks good. We can see the progress. Our stage 2 should complete any moment. Awesome, our vCenter server deployment on Station 1 is successful. And we have a URL to access the vCenter Getting Started page. Let's click on the hyperlink. And it will open in a new browser tab, the vSphere Client UI. We will try and log in with our credentials created at the time of Stage 2 setup. As you can see on the screen, now if we access the IP followed by port 5480, it took us to the appliance management. We are back to the previous tab where we typed in the IP of the vCenter server and it took us to vSphere UI. We will key in the vSphere.local credentials to log in. This UI will allow us to create data center, cluster, add host, and many other functionalities. In short, we can use this UI to manage our VMware environment managed by the vCenter server. That said, our first deployment in Station 1 is complete. Back to the Appliance Management tab, we use the IP with port 5480 to access. We will use the root credentials. This is the place which will allow us to manage the vCenter appliance, such as configure networking, NTP server, start or stop a service, take backup of vCenter server. There are a lot more that can be done, which you can explore. For instance, we want to change the startup type of a service. As we speak, I have deployed an ESXi host in Station 3. We will try and access the host UI from Station 1. Accept the certificate warning and proceed. Let's refer to the deployment plan. We have deployed vCenter server on Station 1. Next, deployed ESXi host on Station 3. We will now log into ESXi host deployed on Station 3 from Station 1. Use the root credential of the host to log in. We will skip the customer experience program. This is the UI that allows us to manage the ESXi host. If it's a standalone ESXi host, we do not need a vCenter server to manage it. This is the UI we will use to manage individual hosts, such as start or stop service, configure network, add storage, etc. We have finished our deployment of a vCenter server and an ESXi host. So far we have used Windows Workstation to build VMs. In the next video we will use VMware Fusion to create a virtual machine.